Oh, well, there we go. It's recording now.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to Journey to TEDx. We are officially at the TEDx Day, TEDxWilmington. It is amazing. We were up here bright and early. Our first speaker just went, Lynn Ziemer. She took the stage, and we talked to her earlier, a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, to see what she was all about, how her journey was going, and now we're going to find out how it was. So, Lynn,
how was my journey here?
How was the journey?
Oh, well, wow.
The red circle.
There are probably a lot of words to describe it. I think it was awesome. I mean, in terms of having the opportunity and being psyched about talking about my purpose and the message that I want to share with the world kind of thing that we do here, right? All of that was awesome.
Remind us real quick, what was your title?
Sure. My title was Own Your Power, Experience the Magical Mindset of Calm.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that because you are so magical, and
you're
I
so
love
sweet.
that you talk about that. So
yeah, I'm all about it. I mean, it really is, for me, it's sort of inside of me, this whole thing about taking ourselves to another level of understanding about what this world really is all about.
Yes.
Because we think it's one thing, and I really think it's so much more.
Oh, I concur.
It's like, and it has everything to do with our human potential.
Yes.
It's like most of us don't get how powerful we really are.
Oh, yes.
And so my talk was really addressing the science behind what I've always known to be the truth, is that essentially when you feel a lot of love, your mind is very calm, and in that calmness you create wonderful, miraculous things. And so I got to walk through the 5 sort of tenets through my own personal story, and then explain the science behind it, so that people could see this is not woo-woo.
No, it is not woo-woo, and there is science to it. I mean,
there is so much science behind it. Unfortunately, it's not mainstream yet.
Right.
It's not being taught in schools and
most
universities.
People are so untapped to their potential.
Yes.
And I love that you are sharing this with the world, and it's going to make it out there into the world, which is so exciting.
I'm very excited about it.
So the moments leading up to that red circle.
Yeah. Right before it?
Right before
Oh my gosh. So Sol and I and Christina were all in that little room off the side of the stage and calming each other. Because literally, I've spoken to as many as 1,000 people, and I don't typically memorize things. So the stress is about getting it out, of your head the way you've memorized it, right?
Right.
So we were all just calming each other down and speaking to the point that, look, we're all talking about things we love, and this is supposed to be fun and enjoyable. And I literally was calmer as a result of that.
That's
definitely
wonderful.
It's amazing. So the 3 of us were in there sort of rooting each other's, all of us on.
I love that. I love that you had the camaraderie for that, because it is. There's nothing like it in the world, getting up on that stage, because it's just like you. I've spoke to many, many people throughout my career, and I'd never been so nervous. And to memorize, like Ted has a lot of specific rules, which you are now aware of, and it's amazing. Like you got to follow the rules.
The other thing that I found interesting is I've never ever had a dry mouth before a talk, and no matter how much water I drank, my mouth was dry.
I know.
It's like, okay, clearly this isn't the issue.
Yes,
it's not that I'm thirsty. And it's like, what do you do about that? And I'm like, I can feel it. It's kind of crazy.
That's right. You got to take some hard candy with you.
Yeah. Yes, I didn't think about anything like that.
Yeah.
I never really thought about it. So, but I mean, it already gets me thinking about, I don't know, I would love to do it again, another version or the next level. Now I think once I know and have experienced it, I think it won't be as sort of nerve-wracking. Just the word TEDx has such a high reputation. It's, it's a place for what can I say, experts,
Yes,
right? And
right.
so,
The authority.
yeah, it's the authority. And you kind of think to yourself, am I enough of an authority? I mean,
I
to get
know.
up there and talk about something? Will people feel the way I do about this? I don't know. But you got to do it for yourself. It's part of your purpose,
You
right?
say that. That was one of the things. I remember when I did my talk, I was like, how did I end up here? How? And I'm just listening to these amazing minds. And then they get to my bio, when they do the introduction. And all of a sudden I was like, oh, that sounded a little impressive. I guess I'm okay. But it was like I needed that because it was a reality check of how did I get here? Because it's such
it's a
prestige.
funny thing. Yeah, Sola and I were also talking about right before I went on. She said, we both looked at each other and said, wow, you deserve this. It's like years of getting here and all the things that have happened in our lives, that brought us to this point, right? And some of them lovely, joyful things. And as I talk about in my story, some of them weren't. But it's the things that aren't so great that teach you, right? They take you to a whole other level of, wow, how do I deal with that? What do I need to do to change? Clearly, it's not just one-sided ever.
I always say the darkest times can make the brightest futures.
Yeah.
So did you get a response from the audience?
I did, and this was the other thing I was shocked at. I couldn't see anyone's faces for all those lights.
Right.
I was like, oh, I'm talking to myself, just like when I was practicing. Actually, that was actually a little easier.
Right.
So I wasn't distracted. Mm-hmm. But I did. I asked a question and got an answer, and I did get a couple laughs. So I was trying to make it humorous. I'm not typically the funny, can talk about a joke kind of thing.
She is funny.
Yeah, I wanted to say, yes, let's see if she can deliver on this bold promise. It's like, I'm doing my best to be funny as well as we can.
I cannot wait to watch it. As you know, I'm up here doing all these interviews, these amazing interviews. So I have to wait just like everybody else to get to see it on YouTube.
Thanks.
Yeah. But I'm so thrilled for you. Thank you for traveling to rainy Delaware.
From sunny Florida.
Oh my gosh, we have like monsoon season happening all of a sudden,
but yeah, it is. You guys needed the rain. And,
we needed the rain, but you are the sunshine. I always tell you, she's like pure sunshine.
Oh, you're so sweet.
And all the people here, it doesn't matter what the weather's like because.
And I'm so glad I was first.
I know that's the bonus for you.
It is totally.
Wait until Dan. Totally. I told Dan. Yeah. He's the headliner of the day. I say, wait until you get on. Everybody's just going to be like, I don't even know how to absorb anymore.
Yeah, I know,
I really
and that's the thing, right? But I'm glad I'm done, so I'm not distracted, and I can really go listen to people.
Yes.
I'm
well,
excited.
I will
see
let
my
you
family
go.
Down there somewhere.
I will let you go see your family and everybody else. But thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you. Sorry, I started going.
I know
here.
she started leaving, but she's going to Journey TEDx.
Yes, I am.
Her journey's over. She's going to Journey the rest of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All
I'm
right.
Enjoy it. Thank you.
Well,
so
thank
much,
you so
honey.
much.
So appreciate you.
Of course.
And we'll talk to
Any
you
of our
again
links,
soon.
I'll make sure I get them up in the
please
description.
do. Please
and
do.
you just have a wonderful day.
Thank you. I intend to. Thank you both.